Hi, I've been trying to get this video together. This is like the third take. I'm making this video about Erzulie Freda. Now, what I'm about to tell you is my experience and my knowledge that I've gained from my godfather and just living with this wonderful spirit, Erzulie Freda, and Erzulie Diala. Okay. Erzulie Freda is very misunderstood. Even those that might have her as their mother, their walking spirit, or have her in their court somehow, or even those that are married to her. Erzulie Freda, this is not talked about. It's like the basics are talked about, but I'm going to give you a little bit of information that could help you. Number one, Erzulie Freda is a wonderful spirit, but here's the thing. Erzulie Freda can make you depressed, okay? And if that happens, she's usually trying to show you something, or she's usually punishing you about something. Now, in my experience, when I go through a deep depression and I get very sad, okay, I've had to learn that Erzulie Freda is trying to warn me about something. She's trying to tell me something, and maybe that's the only way she can get my attention, is by doing this. Okay? So, if you all of a sudden go into a depression, because I went through something very horrid a couple years back, and during that time, I was very depressed, and when everything came out, how I felt during the depression is how I felt when everything fell out. The bottom fell out. And the whole time, Freda basically was trying to get my attention. Now, if you owe Freda something, Freda can make you feel, and I'm going to say this, very depressed, and she's even have made people feel suicidal. And I know people out there saying, what? Mambo Sandy? No. Yes. Again, this is not talked about, but it needs to be talked about, okay? Please don't let the pink fool you, all right? Here in the States, pink has a total different meaning than it does in other cultures. Pink here, you think very girly, which it is, and very soft and gentle and all those things. Freda can be those things, but Freda can be mad at you, and you won't even know she's mad at you. Okay? So that's something else you need to put in your cap. Freda can make you feel like the world is totally against you. Freda can make you feel like nothing you do is right. And the truth is, Freda, you can have a beautiful party out for her. And even though the tablecloth could be pristine beautiful, she could find something that's wrong. Is it her being mean? No. It's just who she is. Perfection. That's what she wants. Okay? And it can leak into your life where things just have to be just right. Or you don't want it. For ladies, you could be shopping for a dress. And, you find one dress, but then you see a dress that, basically you can't afford. Okay? And then you feel like, well, if I can't have that one, I don't want anything at all. That's Freda. Okay? Also, Freda can make you feel... Freda can make you not like women. She can make you not like women because she doesn't like women too much. Which is why in ceremony, when she comes, unless it's a daughter, but most of the times I've seen her, she uses her pinky fingers to greet women. And as I have gone through life, I understand why. But that's another subject. if you have a boyfriend or a husband who has Freda, it would be in your best business to make sure that if he has any type of commitment to her, that he keeps it if you want to keep your marriage. There are many stories that I have heard that Freda has basically destroyed a relationship if she feels slighted. That's just how it is. There's no sugarcoating this. Okay? Freda is a wonderful spirit, and she can also stop poison, or she can destroy horrible things with her mere presence. This is wonderful. Okay? But let's talk about things that we go through in everyday life for us that, have Freda with us. Okay? Freda also, if she's mad at you, you won't have love. And when I say love, I'm going to say this. Freda is it was explained to me and I have experienced, is that beginning stages of a relationship. When a relationship is fresh and it's beautiful and it's new, that's Freda. Okay? So you really have to get to know her. Freda is a spirit that you really have to build a relationship with her, and it would be in your best interest to find your Hugan or Mambo, whoever they may be, or a Mama Mambo or Papa Bokor in 21 divisions, Maîtresse Erzulie, as she's known. Okay? It would be in your best interest to get guidance when dealing with her, because if not, you could end up giving Freda, and you're not getting anything back in return. So there's a certain way that she has to be dealt with. If not, your efforts will be in vain. That's just bottom line. Okay? Also with Freda, she has a sister, Erzulie Freda. She's not spoken about much. When you hear that, oh, I saw Freda and she was smoking cigarettes, that is not Erzulie Freda. That is her sister, Erzulie Freda. Okay? If you see Freda drinking champagne, 9 times out of 10, it is her sister, Erzulie Freda. Now, I've also been told, as of late, because people keep thinking, because this spread on the internet somehow, that she likes champagne because she likes luxurious things. I've been told that she, will take it, but it's like going to a party, and people have done a party for you, and let's say you don't like broccoli, and everything there is broccoli. You need something, but then again, that's why sometimes she'll send her sister Daila instead. And also Daila is how can I say, she is a lady of the evening, but she is not what you would think about as a lady of the evening. She has lots of class, depending on the Daila. All right? And like, once again, she can, if the Mambo or Hugan, I'm going to say it takes a skilled, knowledgeable, wise Hugan or Mambo to see the slight differences, or Hunsi, to know, like, wait a minute, that's not Freda, that's Daila. So, before you go and decide to give her a service, it's good if you really do some research on some reputable sites. Okay, I'm gonna put this. I will put one. Well, I'll put my Godfather's my Godfather's site there, because it has the information there that if you need to do a service for her, or you feel compelled to do one for her, you have the correct information there. And you can contact him if you want to really do a service for her, or you can contact me or your local mambo or hugan, your mama, your papa. You know, talk to them first before dealing with. If you don't, let me say this: if you don't have a godparent, then reach out. Okay, if you do, of course, then talk to your godparent before, because Freda can have you doing things. Freda can start with one little altar and take over your whole house. Okay, so that's why I'm saying it's important that you get the right information about her, so that you are not overwhelmed, and you understand where your emotions are coming from sometimes, and you understand how to deal with her. Also, another trait of Freda for women is if you're going to do things someday, like on doing business or something like that, and I've been told by elder mambos that if Freda's around you, women are not going to treat you good that day, and you might as well just go home and start over, or look for a man to help you with what you need to do. Okay? Because once again, she's not that fond of women. Alright? So I don't care what anyone tries to tell you or soften it up and all these things like that. She's just not. Okay? The colors that Freda takes are pink, light pink, and white. Her sister Diala will take denim with like a piece of denim and pink with like lace on it. Okay? But Freda, sometimes I've heard in some parts of Haiti that they give her like a really light blue color. In some parts of Dominican Republic, I heard that sometimes they'll offer her a candle that's very light blue too. Diala takes light blue as well too. So, once again, you know, there's so many things that have been lost, unfortunately, and I'm trying my best to educate people from my experiences and the knowledge that I've been given by my godfather about Erzulie Freda, because once again, there is not a lot of information about the things that, you know, people that have Freda, they need to know. You know, some things are trial and error, but I feel like if I can shed some light on some of the subjects about Freda, what I know, what I've experienced with her, I hope it can help somebody out there. Well, I'm going to keep this brief, but I just wanted to share a little something about Erzulie Freda. And and the other thing is with Freda, she can make you just want and want. You'll look at things and you know you can't afford them, but you'll sit there and dream of how to get them. So if you're feeling like that a lot, sometimes that could be, I call it a case of the Erzulie Fredas. Well, this is Mambo Sandy signing off, and you have a good evening. Bye-bye.